Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I just had to make another video about my wedding because it was so amazing, and the fact that we were able to pull it off with such low time. And then on top of that, keep in mind we had a year to plan it because we were engaged for about a year and a half. But then on top of that, we didn't set the date until we realized that Tom's family was not going to help with the annulment. So we were just like, you know what, F it. Let's just do a normal, non-denominational wedding, which is kind of what we wanted in general, because Tom was like, I'm kind of upset with the Catholic faith, because if my parents are such good Catholics, then they should have been welcoming of you from like a while back. So long story short, it was very good that we had a non-denominational wedding because it was so much chiller, so much more easygoing, and I feel like my family and the people that attended the wedding liked it a lot more because it wasn't so like repetitive. And most of the people that were invited are not hardcore Catholics or Catholics in general. Honestly, the best part of the whole wedding was the fact that my family, like all my first generation cousins showed up. It was beautiful. The cousins that I didn't expect to show up ended up showing up, and when I was walking down the aisle and I saw them, I got more excited for them to see them than my husband. At the very end, when I finally got down the aisle, I was like, oh hey, Tom. But yeah, the vendors were fantastic. We literally did all this within $5,000 or less, pretty much, because we didn't spend exactly $5,000. It was like a little bit less than that. But yeah, vendor wise, so event coordinator, I'm a wedding, or not a wedding, but an event coordinator to begin with. I don't do weddings per se. I've helped with some weddings, but I mainly do corporate events, Halloween parties, Christmas parties. Like, my main time is between like September and December kind of deal. And I do help with Fiesta with a company called Nelco Media. Anyway, but it is very fun. It was very crazy to do my wedding because I kind of have dipped my feet into weddings. I helped plan my brother-in-law's wedding. Because we knew so many people and so many people that had businesses and stuff like that, we kind of were like, hey, we're having a wedding. Would you like to be involved in it? And one of my guy best friends, he actually owns a company that does broadcasting and lighting and all that stuff. So he brought in his stuff for free. He was an attendee at our wedding. I was like, oh my God, I appreciate that so much. Got the lighting and audio from him, and then one of my friends that actually is a Catholic priest, a retired Catholic priest, actually did our service. So technically, our wedding was a half and half, non-denominational and Catholic wedding. Like, all the prayers we did were all Catholic. The only thing that we didn't do Catholic-wise was do the blood and bread of Christ. Everything else was Catholic. Like, we did the Catholic prayers, we did the connection and all that stuff. The only difference was, again, we didn't do the bread and wine, but we also did have wine at the wedding. So, we mainly wanted to have it so that, we were staying true to our roots, which is him and I are both Catholic, so we wanted to stay true to that. Also, growing up, I was taught to be a good Catholic by my parents, and so we wanted to stay true to what my parents have taught me and give a little nod to my parents. And so, honestly, throughout the whole wedding, there was like little bits here and there of my parents so that we could give them honor. It was very sad not being able to give some honor to Tom's parents, but that was their own choice to not show up, not support the wedding. That's on them. Tom, I did look through his phone, and he did reach out to his parents and didn't get a text back from them. So that's on them at this point. Even that's for a whole nother conversation. But for me, I did put a nod as well to both my grandparents and also my parent at the parents on one of the tables. It was in memory of those that are in our hearts, but not, and in spirit. There was a table there for those that have passed away. This was a royal themed wedding. And so we did like a royal wedding kind of deal. The colors were gold, blue, and white. A little bit of black mixed in there, but not much at all. The bridesmaids all wore royal blue. The centerpieces and all that stuff were gold. It was the dream wedding we needed. Like, it was very small. We had like 50 people show up to the wedding. It was full, which is great, but at the same time, it was what we needed. Another beautiful thing, a part of our wedding that we had, was we did it in remembrance to my parents. So when I walked down the aisle, all the jewelry I had on was either my mom's or my grandma's. Dad as well was remembered at the reception itself. My godfather actually walked me down. I have a great relationship with my godfather, and he's actually my cousin also on top of that. So yeah, my parents were remembered. I mentioned a couple times in my speech as well about my parents, but yeah, they were not forgotten at my wedding. Now it's time for a new chapter. I am still in my bridal era, but it is time for growth, more growth. Try to maybe grow a family eventually here shortly. Maybe we'll see. But I will document everything and let y'all enjoy it. But until then, please like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video, guys. Love y'all. Mwah.